What's good, fam? It's your boy Jorge. Welcome back. I forgot, dude. I haven't podcasted in, since the end of September.
I was just looking at that. I was like, when's the last time you even posted?
Yeah.
I think it was with Densmore.
Yeah.
I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah, that was a good episode. So, but like I said, on previous, I was going to be moving. So the way it worked out, not to get into too many specifics, but we signed for this place. Homie died, left, or didn't have all his stuff in the proper ways for his family and stuff like that. So New Year's resolution for you people: live in will, live in trust, all that kind of stuff. Get it done. You never know. So he didn't have that. So it was July that we signed the paperwork for the house here. We didn't close till October 16th.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So then
Holy mackerel.
My kids go to a different school in a different district. And so we moved in with my mom August because it would be easier for us. So we were living on my mom from August to October. And then October comes along, start moving everything here. And then the way we did it was, we have all the stuff like in different places, storage, my mom's house, the other house. So then we're like, okay, we want to bring everything over, but we want to just be living in the house, not just have boxes everywhere. So it's been a process to get everything ready, like get part of the house ready. And then I bring stuff for the office here, the studio. So then it's like, start doing that. And then you forget about the house. So it's, So it's been, I don't even know what month, what year we're in.
So you've basically been like a project manager for the last 4 months.
Yeah. But happy to say that we got the studio running. We got one of the sets here. You guys can come rent it out. You want to try podcasting? We got all the equipment. You want me to produce it? We could do that. Megan will give you a massage. We put a massage table.
That's not included. No.
Okay.
I'm not licensed anymore.
It don't matter. People don't know that. You have a massage table. They assume you're licensed.
Yeah. I suppose.
You're good. So we're going to have basically 3 sets here that you can come shoot at. Green screen. We can have photography. We got lights, everything. So it's going to be a full-on studio for people that want to come out. You want to just try it for the first time, we can do that. You want to shoot your monthly or weekly podcast here or whatever you do. TikToks, your YouTube channel, your news, whatever. Megan's going to start book review corner with Megan right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
That's a great solo stage.
I'm not.
I don't know how,
but it looks like it.
Yeah, me neither. I'm waiting for
this. You got a plan in your
shot.
shot. I don't even have nothing, dude.
Yeah.
I got the shit into the stick.
I'm between a fern.
Yeah. So that's kind of been what we've been doing. Oh, and the reason I didn't shoot any podcasts because we were living at my mom's. So I'm not going to have people coming to my mom's house. And I didn't want to drive to my other house.
You literally were the guy at your mom's house living in the basement at 40 years old.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. But I had a girl there.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, had to bring the wife and the kids with you.
So I wasn't by myself. But then the other house was empty. So the second we took out the couches and all that kind of stuff, it was so echoey. I think even for Densmore's podcast, it was pretty empty.
A little bit.
So I had to do like more editing on it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just take a break till we're ready here.
Well, you want to do it right.
Yeah. And
if you're going to do it.
I'm not even ready here because this is not my ideal setup, even though it looks great.
Yeah.
This is for, I think, some other type of podcast or whatever. So I'm just waiting like on desks or tables for Hangin with the Boys podcast. But it is awesome having so much space and being able to move around if we really need to.
Oh, yeah.
Having comfy chairs.
Yeah. If I got a scholar coming in like Megan, we sit in this section. We want to be degenerates with Hanging with the Boys. We're going to sit in our main section.
That's right.
You want a green screen? We're going to get this section.
Ooh, maybe we should get some neons up above the background.
We can.
Oh, yeah. It'll look good.
Everything is interchangeable. So you want to bring your own books and put them there, you could put that there. You have your signs, everything. So just hit us up. I should have a website coming. And yeah, just try it out. That's kind of what my goal is for this space. Just people to try it out. It's super fun.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's a lot of money to invest into getting stuff. So if you want to try it out, pay here a little bit, rent out the space. We'll do it for you if you want. You can see if it's worth it for you. If you're really digging it and you learn how to do it, then I can help you get equipment, tell you what you need. Or if you just really have the money, just come here all the time. Simple as that.
There it is.
Yeah. So, that was my little spiel. That's why we've been gone for a while since September. But we're back full force. Got an interview coming next weekend or next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Inspirational. 2025 stuff. Okay.
So is that why you have glasses on?
Oh, no. Dude,
I just figured the future is so bright. You just couldn't handle it.
the future is bright. But what happened is I had an allergic reaction. I'm assuming this is what it is. I think I got a allergy to pickles.
That's sad.
To pickles?
Yeah.
Did you you get pickle juice in your eye or something?
No. So, when I was on track, I fell off track. I will say. But when I was on track, you eliminate a lot of foods from your diet and stuff like that. And then you start introducing stuff. And my doctor had told me, she's like, these things right here are like don't even worry. You could eat all you want and it's fine for you. And pickles were under there. I'm like, oh, I love pickles. I'll try that. And I wasn't eating a bunch of different other stuff. So I was introducing little by little, like things like that. So I go home and I actually have like 2 little things of pickles, 2 spears, whatever you call them. And that day, like the next day, like my stomach felt weird. I thought like I had like a bladder infection. So I go to the doctor and they're like, yeah, like I don't think guys get bladder infection. So they asked me like how many sexual partners. I told them like 1,000 in the last month.
As you will.
Yeah, of course.
Accurate.
Sexual partners, like stuff like that. They're like, oh, well, I think you're kind of fine or whatever. So I go home. It kind of went away after 2 days. I felt like I just needed to piss all the time, but I didn't. And just like, I don't know, it was just uncomfortable, like in that area, like my stomach area, stuff like that. So I'm like, the only thing I eat different were pickles. Okay. The other day, I'm like, you know what? I'm watching football. Let me get a charcuterie board going. So I get a nice little charcuterie board for the lady. You got your hams, you got your summer sausage,
cheese,
mozzarella, sharp cheddar, the works. But then I'm like, it's missing something, like pepperoncinis. I haven't had pepperoncinis, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But so we don't have pepperoncinis, so we had these pickles, the ones for those sub sandwiches.
Okay. The dill.
Yeah.
Those are a little too dilly for me, I think.
So that day, I did have pickles, but I had like 1 or 2 on a sandwich. For the charcuterie board, that's all there is. So, you make your little cracker and all that. So I probably had quite a bit of pickles doing that like that.
Okay.
Next day, wake up, go to the bathroom. My eye feels like it's just crusty. So I turn on the light, do my eye. It's shut. Like my right eye is just swollen shut.
Okay.
So I'm like, what's going on here? That was yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, there's some things I don't really mess with. If it's something wrong, you can call me a pussy all you want or whatever. But I only have 2 eyes. So if I lose one, that sucks. So I'm like, all right, I want to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, got right in. So that was awesome. And they were just like, well, it looks fine. It's not like crusty. There's no like fluid. It's not like pink eye. Okay. So there's nothing. It's just like swollen. So they're like, we're going to treat you 2 ways. We're going to give you an allergic thing right now for allergies. And then we're going to give you like a infection thing, like a cream you can put on your eyelid if you have bacteria or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So they give me the little shot. I take it there. By the time like I got home and I was kind of whatever, my eye started de-swelling. So I'm like, it must have been like an allergy thing. So I didn't even put the cream on because I didn't have it yet. And then I was thinking, and I'm like, dude, the only thing I had yesterday that was different from like my diet are pickles.
Did you retest this to see if that was the...
No, I don't want to die.
Okay.
Come on, Dave.
I mean, it's weird that you haven't been allergic to pickles your whole life, right?
No. But like I said,
look at my kid. Fucking, he's just fine. And then all of a sudden, you get 2 new cats. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or just maybe the break from being around cats because your last cat passed away.
Yeah.
And then now we come over, fucking kid's like allergic to cats.
Yeah.
It's like every time we come over here, by the time we leave, he's like, I don't know, Dad.
You can develop, like the way your immune system works is you can develop new allergies over time. Stuff kind of phases in and out. So
So we're just keep dunking them in the cat hair to try to break them of it, Yeah. But same thing happened to me with like a pre-workout. There was a particular pre-workout I used to use constantly for a couple of years. Then I stopped for like a year. And then next time I tried to use it, I had it was frightening. Like I was sucking air so bad. I was driving to the gym. I was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, you're about to have a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, okay, I guess I'm not using that one again.
Did you have an EpiPen?
Nah, I just got through it. And then
I just got through the anaphylaxis.
Yeah, and then I tried it actually a couple times after that. And I was like, okay, I guess it is that. I just use small doses to see,
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, I had the second time I did, I had Benadryl with me.
Oh, that's good.
I was like, just liquid form, I was like, I'll just dunk this if I need to, but.
That's what the doctor said. If it starts itching, just start drinking Benadryl. Yeah. But by the time I got home, it wasn't really that swollen no more. It was like almost, it was like
Really?
I was like Will Smith in the movie Hitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Just one eye?
Just one eye.
Huh.
But I kind of prefer that to happen than the stomach thing. It was just like the eye.
I don't know
shit,
if that's
what the hell?
related.
Yeah, weird.
It had been. It was the only...
You should try like small samples of dill pickle, like in other varieties, like Vlasic, see if it's...
But I did that. Well, I see the different varieties, but I did that with those sub sandwiches we had.
Yeah.
I put one, they're just like the circle. I put 2 little circles in the sub
dill
sandwich.
chips, they're called.
Yeah, those are the chips.
I did that and I was totally fine. Unless
Crazy. That's weird.
Maybe
man.
it did something to me and I just didn't really realize.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that. Like I wake up and I'm like, oh, my eye kind of feels like it's shut. But like I thought it was like crusted or something. I'm like, oh, great. I turn on the light and it's just swollen. I'm like, I take like a rag and I clean it off and stuff. And it's just swollen. Like,
what about the eyeball part? Was that really red?
Well, I don't know. Not really.
No? Normal?
Yeah, it's just swollen. So I was like,
weird.
right now I'll put the cream on just in case because I got it. So
yeah,
I was like, fuck it. But that's why I got the glasses. I got the Versace.
Mm-hmm.
Versace's. No, these are the real stuff.
Real deal? Oh wow.
Yeah, we got the studio. Future's looking bright. We got the real deal, man.
Smart. Real deal.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That would kill me.
Okay.
So that's about it. That's all I got for you guys.
I mean, I got to compliment how fast you got everything put together. I mean, I think I came a week apart and the studio we're in right now is like empty to carpeted and shit was in here. And I was like,
I wasn't messing around.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I know how this garage is going to go.
Like,
because, we're the front end is a garage. I was like, oh, yeah, I know how this is going to go. 6 months from now, all that shit's going to still be there. Because I know how I roll.
I think he did say that to me, actually. Yeah.
I was like, I know how I roll. I'm like, this shit's just going to become a thing in the back of your mind, and then that'll be the last time you ever think about it.
No, we're open for business. So, yeah, since you mentioned it, front part of the garage is a gym, the Hooligan Boxing Club.
Yeah.
And then we also have the moto garage, moto part in there. Then we got the middle section. That section is neglected right now. That's really needs some work. But that's the green room. You can go in there.
Yeah, that'll take some time.
Get your coffee. We got some snacks. We got a fridge with drinks in there, sink, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out, lounge. And then we got the studio in here.
Yeah.
So, doing big things.
I love it.
Yeah. But speaking of doing big things, how was your guys' holiday?
Pretty great. Pretty normal. Like run-of-the-mill kind of holiday. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I feel like this has been the most relaxed holiday I've had in a long time, and I was still exhausted on Christmas Day. Yeah. You came over to my house, you and the fam.
That was fun.
And we hung out, watched the football games on Netflix, which was a change.
We watched the Chiefs beat the shit out of the
Steelers. Yep.
So embarrassing.
Handed it to them. And then, like I said, it was like a chill day, but I was still super excited. I don't know why I get so tired for that shit, but you guys left. My wife was like,
emotionally draining.
I guess. Yeah, I was just.
We didn't even really eat. That was like the first time. I mean, you guys had snacks, but that was like the first time we didn't have like a lot of stuff.
I made French toast and bacon and shit. Yeah. Everyone cleaned out the bacon. 2 pounds of bacon gone like that. I was like, what the hell just happened? I didn't even get any.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just kind of relaxed. I think I was still full from the night before because we go over to my wife's grandma's house. But after you guys left, everyone cleared out the house. My wife's like, hey, let's put on Rush Hour. Yes. I was like, okay, play. I woke up 4 hours later on our couches.
Yeah.
We got these super comfortable couches over there. And I was just like, what just happened?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I think the more I've been doing the show and Christmas comes and all that, more of the answers are like, how's your holidays?
I told my mom at some point in the last couple of weeks, I was like, dude, being an adult on Christmas sucks.
Oh,
I want to go back to being a kid.
It's the worst.
Well, we told our kids, I'm like, dude, we just got a new house. So we have 2 houses.
Yeah.
So we're paying 2 mortgages.
Does that mean you get 2 Christmases?
No.
No.
So if anyone's looking for a house, hit me up. I got one for sale. But we're like, dude, we got 2 mortgages. We just moved here. We're spending money here, like all that. I'm like, dude, you guys have everything you've ever possibly wanted. Like, you got a dirt bike, you didn't even ride it. Like, you didn't even ask for it. I just bought it because I'm cool like that.
Because you're a cool dad.
I ride it to the mailboxes, basically.
Did he get that for Christmas
I'll
last
ride
year?
it.
The 2 years ago.
Yeah, so funny because I remember I asked you, I was like, is that...
And he fits it a lot better now because he's gotten taller.
I was like, is that a gift from Santa Claus? You're all, fuck no. Santa Claus ain't getting credit for that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, they have everything. So this year it was like kind of mellow.
Did you do Santa though?
Santa, yeah, stockings, a little bit of presents. And the family always gets some stuff, and so they're set. But it was a lot lighter this year than most years.
Yeah.
But it still worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. Like with my kids, I was like, I don't know what to get them. They have everything. I have to like beg people every year to stop buying them gifts because this year included, a week before Christmas, I go in their room. They still have shit in boxes from last year that they still haven't opened. And I'm just like, guys, stop.
Oh, wow.
Well, dude, the worst part is when you ask them, what do you want for Christmas? I don't know. Dude, there's nothing you see. They go to their grandma's and watch like normal television. So there's always commercials.
Yeah.
There's nothing you guys see that you want. Nah. All right. You have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to my mom, Grandma Vicky, to my children.
Shout out Vicky.
Yeah.
Come on the podcast.
She got them radios,
Mm-hmm.
transistor radios, as she calls them. I'm like,
walkie-talkies?
Like CB radio?
thank you. I was like, what the fuck's a transistor radio? She goes, just like a radio. I'm like, then just say a radio. So it's just
not walkie-talkie?
No, it's just a radio.
Oh, okay.
She's all transistor radio. And I'm like,
An AM FM radio.
yeah. I'm like, it's a radio. Just say it's a radio.
Yeah.
No, transistor. I'm like, stop. All right, we're done. Anyway, my kids freaking love those things. They got a little headphone jack in there, put them on. They listen to, the tunes on the radio waves.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, this is like old school. But what I love about it is they're into it and they have to hear the commercials. Cause like now this day and age, like,
and no cuss words, like none of that stuff.
Yeah. So it's really good. And it's just like, oh, cool. They're like, kind of into how it was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like
my kid has one too. We unpacking shit, still unpacking some stuff, but unpacking a box, and I had like a little radio. It's like that big. And I'm like, oh, it works. And I'm like, Jack, you want this? And he's like, what is it? I'm like, it's a radio. So yeah, I'm gonna just plug in your normal, not your AirPods or whatever, your normal earphone things, and you listen. He walks around the house, big old earphones, and the little things this big, and it's just in his pocket, listening to a radio station.
Oh yeah,
So let's get him a Walkman next.
He has a CD player.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so good. Anyway, one of the best Christmas presents, just because it was so simple, and the kids were just like, yeah. Because at this point, it's like, the Nintendo Switch. Basically anything the kids get, it's like we got them. They got these smartwatches that actually come with cell service. Like we have to pay monthly. It's like $15 a month or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I can actually call the watch, GPS it. It's
cool.
like a Cosmo. It's called.
Yeah.
Those are super cool. I forget where I was headed with that shit. All I know is that just some simple things like that. That was pretty cool. Go ahead. I have no idea where I was headed. I had a thought, and now
Well, my kid being 5, she always has an opinion on what she wants for a present still. But once they get older, I could see how that would happen.
Yeah. So just be like, I don't know, Mom. But yeah. You got enough stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I guess you don't need anything then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
here's where I was headed.
Oh.
Sorry. It came back to me. What I was going to say was I like the simplicity of some of the gifts that we got this year because like the Nintendo Switch and I guess that cell phone watch thing included. Dude, it's like now every time my kid gets something that has like some kind of technical feature to it, it's like set up hell for me. I think each one of their Nintendo Switches has 3 different passwords I got to remember. And I don't know which account is which. Like you go into Fortnite, you have like, what's Fortnite? What's the company?
Epic.
Yeah, Epic. So I got an Epic account and then the Nintendo Switch account and then something else. And I'm just like, I just tell them like, guys, this is too much of a pain in the ass. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So you just put in one of the cartridges where you could just play the fucking game and we'll call it good. Okay.
When they got that radio, where they're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. They're like, what is that?
Yeah.
That's what I told them. I'm like, That's just like a regular radio. Yeah, transistor radio. Stop.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Eh.
Yeah, I don't know. They love those things.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the meat and potatoes. Today is December 31st,
Ooh,
New Year's Eve.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Any New Year's resolutions for you guys?
Nope.
Meg, is that quick? Nope.
Yeah, I don't like doing.
I agree with Meg.
Weren't we just talking
nope.
about your shop and all that, and you said,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't need to make it like a resolution or anything, but I don't know.
okay.
I agree.
Sorry, that's
I kind of
boring,
feel
but-
like everything that I've been challenging myself to do, I'm already doing. So
Yeah, be better. Do what you need
maybe
to be doing already.
I mean, like I got the photo company that's
What if-
going hog wild.
Hold on. What if you're doing meth?
Well, not that.
She just said, do what you do already, just like better.
Yeah, but we're people that are trying to be productive in life, not like
Yeah, but there's also the audience. Some might be doing a little
do meth better.
They might meth around.
yeah.
Well, quit messing around.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think you're on the same page. Like I'm just doing whatever it is. I'm already like going to the gym, doing the photo shit, got my regular job. I can't really handle anything else. And I don't feel like I could put more effort into what I'm already doing.
Yeah.
Maybe the gym a little bit better. Maybe hit it, just a touch better.
Hooligan Boxing Club.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
It's
got a
open.
workout in this morning. I was like, hey, we got the pod going. Let's get a workout in beforehand.
That is true. It was nice.
So here
Don't
now
put me in
early.
there.
That's why
with
we're
that
so
heavy bag.
energetic. Megan,
Yeah.
she's just drinking her Starbucks Lattiato or whatever
Yeah.
they're called. That's
Latte-
what she's all over here like kind of.
Nope.
How about
I
you?
didn't have time before to go hit the bag or anything.
I mean, that just sounds like an excuse, Meg.
Once I was doing it, I was like, man, I should have hit up Meg and see if she wanted to come because I know you like kickboxing.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I
felt
did
kinda
regular
bad.
boxing more.
Well, he's got
you
two
shouldn't feel bad.
great bags in there.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
fun.
felt kind of bad when I was doing it. I was like, I should have told Megan that me and Dave were going to work out.
Yeah.
Yep. Low man on the totem
Sorry.
Then
pole
we could
here.
just
It's
open
fine.
another potty called Hey, Working Out with the Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And Meg,
And
asterisk.
Meg. Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes Meg
said
joins.
does. Oh, that's good.
No, I think mine is just there's a lot of things like I want to get back to the workout and all that since I know it's an excuse, but my focus was on other things, not being dedicated to
I mean, moving is just a small project.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, I know it's like excuses. I could have put the work in and stuff, but my dedication wasn't to other things or whatever. But I want to get back into that. So basically, like what I've already told about this space, I want to use this space at like a 90 or 100% capacity for like myself for this year. So that means the podcasting side, the working out side, the moto side, like all that stuff that's in this building. I want to be like 100% on it. So
Yeah. I mean, this is a
that's
pretty
basically-
awesome
yeah.
space.
So that's basically it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna say like I'm just gonna work out and all. No, I just I want to be able to do all the stuff here that I love. That's why I have it.
What about your moto stuff? I know last year you took a pretty hard run at trying to get in best shape possible for Mammoth.
But that's what I'm saying. That also involves that. So, but yeah, we're definitely me and Miller are on it this year.
Good.
Yeah, we have the schedule. There's a series that goes on in our area here that starts in March.
Okay.
Last year I did one race, and I
Where
broke
at?
my hand
Right. Yeah.
before Mammoth,
Yeah.
and they cleared me to ride the week of Mammoth, but I started riding like 2 weeks before or whatever. So, that's like what I kind of figured. I found some YouTube video of some guy, the helmet cam. I just looked it up, and he was in my class. So there was like in the main race, there was a group of us. It was probably like 5 of us, and then this guy was kind of behind us, but a little further back. And then there was the guys that were like in the lead. There was another like 10 dudes up there that were like battling. They're like within reach, but like kind of far. And this guy just stood behind us the whole time. And he's filming it, and I could see myself going and stuff, and I see my line choices and not going around guys when I should have or whatever. So finally, me and this other guy passed 2 dudes, and we took off. You could see us like almost catching the other guys, but by that time, my hands were already beat. But my point is, like, I was watching, and I'm like, dude, I need to be way more aggressive at the very beginning. I could have passed that whole group, stayed with the other group, and then hopefully caught up to the other people.
When you still have the energy for it and the
Yeah. You know? But I was watching, and I'm like, dude, what an idiot. I could have just passed that guy. And that's just lack of race experience.
Yeah.
I just haven't been racing. So I could race one race what's that going to do for me?
Right.
You know, even Miller said that. He's like, dude, you just need to race more, man.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like that speed. He's like, you ride really good. I'm never worried. Like when I see you ride, I never think you're going to crash. Like you're always good. You don't ever crash. So you're good, dude. You just like, sometimes you look very relaxed. I'm like, well, yeah, you know, I'm not being aggressive and stuff. You see those guys are super aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So, and at the same time, I kind of think like, I don't want to go in hard on this guy because he's probably just chilling. But the other, like, you know, like Miller and those guys, they ain't thinking that. And then, and then if I do go hard, that guy's probably going to forget it after the next turn because he's racing too. But I just kind of have more of a conscience. I'm like, So I stay behind and I miss my opportunities.
Do you not want to get hurt though too? Is that part of it?
No, because that kind of flies out the window once the gate drops. You forget about that.
Okay.
So, so there's a series starts in March. So I think we're going to do the whole series. It goes into June.
Okay.
So I'll have quite a bit of, at least 5 races under my belt by the time Mammoth comes. So yeah, we should be good.
Nice.
You ready?
Oh yeah. You know, I just go for fun. Just go to fuck around, have a good time with the family, do some photos.
You get photo passes now.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Action Image he's the guy at Mammoth.
I mean, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Can I get one of those?
What?
Photo pass?
Yeah.
Well, are you going to take photos?
Sure.
He might need an assistant.
Okay.
Yeah. I got 2 cameras.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Take the moose people out of business then.
Yeah, right.
All you need
they got it down, man.
Yeah,
they got a good setup.
Yeah, they for sure do. So I think that's my resolution. Not really the resolution, but like I said, I really want to focus on everything that's in this building, using it 100%.
Yeah,
and that includes like the
so
gym.
good.
Yeah.
Like that little area you got over here. I'm like, dude, that'd be awesome to do like the over the top unboxing stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
you know, just something cool.
Yeah. There's unlimited possibilities here. So if you guys have an idea that you want to come out and shoot, hit me up.
Yeah.
Megan?
Of course, if you need something, let me know. I got so many freaking different stands now. I got a boom arm. Just got it a couple weeks ago. I'm like, so cool. I'm like, oh yeah, that's sick.
Well, come do a shoot in here.
Yeah.
And I'll film it.
Do something.
Promo for the studio, and then you can use it too.
Yeah. Here we go.
Nice.
Hopefully a nudie shoot. We could do nudie shoots. All F.
Yeah.
Only fans.
Yeah. Only feet.
Or that.
Okay.
Yeah. Only females. Also.
Oh, there you go.
That's funny.
Yeah. What else we got?
You guys watch the NFL games on Christmas?
Yep.
Beyonce halftime show.
Yep.
Got paid $20 million.
Yep. I told you she got paid
$20 million. I don't know if that's
good.
the total or if that was just her. She just got straight paid
just
20
her.
million. Yeah, probably so, which is crazy. Did you guys enjoy that show or no?
Not really. I don't really like her cowboy stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
I liked all the styling stuff. The horse was cute.
Production wise was awesome.
Production wise, it was really good. I'm not a huge fan of her, but I was entertained, and it looked quality. Like it looked,
I mean, if she came out, I was waiting for all the single ladies and Halo.
No, she was straight Cowboy
that,
Carter.
and it was straight stuff. I've only heard that last song she sang.
Yeah, This Ain't Texas or whatever.
Oh, and the Dolly Parton song, obviously, it's really good. A lot of people, like Miley Cyrus has a good version of it and stuff. The Jolene song.
Yeah.
Right.
That's always a killer. So those two were the only ones. Everything else, I'm like,
I hadn't heard this.
I think overall, like most halftime shows, they're just really hard to get it filmed in a way that's like good for the viewer at home.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was because she did a lot of that, not just in the center of the field with all the walking through that whatever.
Oh, right.
That
was actually better than the stuff on the field, I felt like.
That's what made it more enjoyable to watch, I feel like, too, was that.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, if it's like a Bruno Mars, he's hitting all his, like Kendrick, he just dropped a new album and that album is awesome. But I don't expect him playing more than 2 songs from the album. I expect him to play all his bangers, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be banger, 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 new album, banger, banger, new album. Like it's like 1 minute of each song.
Is that who's doing the halftime show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, so I get it, and they have to have like the stages and all that kind of stuff, but it would be kind of interesting if someone comes out and just like rocks, just like a normal rock show. Then people would be like, yeah, that was awesome, but there was like no like production to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't really know her cowboy stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
Right. I know there was a little bit of a issue there because some people felt she got gypped in like the country CMAs or whatever it's called.
Oh, they'd always be.
But I was like, I mean, I don't know. I didn't feel like your stuff was super country. Like barely qualifies. I feel like
It might have been. I didn't hear it, so I don't know. But
I mean, Beyonce, I'm not like, I wouldn't put on one of her songs and be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this jam. But she got some catchy tunes, and she's pretty dominant in like what, R&B or I don't know what you call it, genre.
Yeah.
So I was like, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, I think, and I mean, this is just an opinion, and also like I don't think that should count as far as the awards, I guess. But like when she did come out with her album, she brought a lot of light to country, and country I think has since then is kind of like maybe one or two in music genres.
Well, I think it's been there. I mean, don't forget like Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Did some country stuff that just went
wild.
wild.
But it still wasn't like what it was. I mean, that probably started it.
Yeah.
But like, you know, rap took over, and then like rock's still up there. Country fell back quite a bit, and I think country like is up there. I think it might be like country, rap, and then rock.
Right.
You know, or R&B and then rock. Because what's Taylor Swift? Country?
Pop.
Pop?
Yeah.
So even pop might be up there more.
Yeah,
than,
she had some country stuff too, didn't she?
When she
Quasi.
Yeah.
There's a banjo
No,
in
like
there at
her
one point.
whole first album is all country.
Yeah,
for
okay.
Sure. I'm not a Swiftie, but I do know that.
See, I don't understand that stuff because like Johnny Cash was considered, and that's why like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
And I don't consider him country at all. Like nothing that he played. Like I guess the guitar riffs might be, but the way he sings, like I don't.
What do you
The
consider
stuff
it,
he
blues?
sings about definitely is not. There's some you know interesting subjects there.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually like. I know, and it's way off, and people are gonna be like, "Holy shit, you're an idiot." But I would almost consider it like grunge. He's like kind of grungy.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just the melody of the
There's
instruments
similarities.
that make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, some of the shit he sings about, like I hurt myself today.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's pretty dark.
So we need like an artist
emo.
to come in. Yeah, like almost emo. But then he's talking about like the Folsom song. He's talking about like being in jail, doing drugs, cocaine blues.
Well, that could be rap.
Yeah, it's like so many. It's just that he had. So I think I've asked this before on here, but we need a person that comes and knows music better, because what categorizes that as country? Just the guitar riffs, or like
That's a good question.
tempo,
Subject matter.
Yeah.
Because what he's singing about is not country.
Well, I mean,
Your
like
twang.
Devil Went Down to Georgia would be considered country, right?
Yeah,
That's pretty fast.
Or is that
and I
bluegrass?
like that.
Yeah.
Bluegrass?
Yeah.
I guess that's a subgenre.
Yeah.
And then you have the other dude that came out, Shabuzi.
I don't know much about that guy.
Okay, well he's a black dude, and he has that what the drinking? I don't know what it's called, but it's like super. He took the Jaquan, the everybody in the club get tipsy. He took that beat, and he even sings like everybody. I don't know. How
Sampled,
it goes. Yeah, sampled it.
Okay.
It's really cool, but it's like kind of like rap, like a Post Malone type rap, but like super upbeat country beat mixed with rap. You know what I mean? So it's like really good, and that guy's still like top charts right now because that song was so huge over this year. And I wouldn't consider it country, but he's a country artist.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
Well, same with Post Malone, because like he's done so much of.
Don't get me started with those guys.
Why? You don't like Post Malone?
I do. He's actually really good. I just talked about this on the last podcast, but I didn't know. I was just like, all right. But it's just like, I think they're culture vultures. They come in and make MGK and
whatever's
him come in
hot right now, kind of thing.
No, and I think they came in and used that gimmick as the white guy, and they blew up in that genre, which was rap. Blew up, and then once they got kind of bored there, they're like, let me do my real passion, which is punk. Let me do my real passion, which is country. Yeah. And now that's what kind of artists they are. But the question is, if Post Malone came out as a country artist, would he have blown up from the very beginning before he even touched rap? Probably not. He had to use this culture.
Probably would have been with a different record label, so then it would have gone different. Maybe the record label didn't want him to do country stuff, and he wanted to mix both.
Or is that a sign of a good artist?
Yeah, the evolving. I mean, that's definitely. But I just like my beef with it. I'm saying I think it's just that they use kind of rap
to get
once
there.
they blow up there, then they switch.
Right.
So they use it as like a stepping stone. Well, if you're good at both.
I mean, yeah, because then you have the both fan base and everything.
I love Post Malone.
Even like Yellow Wolf, same thing. He's a white rapper.
Yeah.
Kind of made it big a little bit here and there. And then he was like, hey, let me do country stuff. What?
That is kind of a weird switch, but
yeah.
Well,
it's like the white guys using rap to and then moving into it once they have a big name. That's all I'm saying.
I guess you'd have to find out what's the real motivation for all those people to switch genres. Is it they're bored? Is it they're just trying to evolve themselves, or are they just trying way too hard?
So,
or they just like music.
Or that. But if you're not
a real artist.
But then if you end up shitty at it and it bombs.
Well, okay, so here's a good test. Does Beyonce now continue to do country or go back to
who knows?
Her original?
Maybe she'll mix it up.
Because I think if she did another country album and it was as catchy as like her normal tunes and shit, she's gonna kill it.
Yeah.
But does she even write? I don't think she.
Well, none of them write their own songs.
Well, some of them do.
Sure. I mean, okay. I'm going to generalize and say most of them don't.
Most of them don't.
But
and then they probably don't make their own, like the music. Fucking some dude, I mean, you can go on to TikTok. You could watch, 100,000 people just make a killer beat on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, so they sing.
But the difference between a Beyonce and these guys I'm talking about, I think is Beyonce already does like pop singing, stuff like that. So it's not that much of a thing except for the beat. Change in her voice.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going from like rapping super fast to like
country. I see what you mean. Yeah.
MGK does pop punk like Blink 182.
Yeah, he took a weird turn.
Yeah.
I don't think he did good that much, but and that was the thing I was going to bring up, that a lot of people say it was because Eminem ended MGK, so he's like, dude, people don't like me in rap no more, so let me just move somewhere else. But you can't say that about Post Malone, because like the latest rap stuff Post Malone had was everyone loved it. Mm-hmm. And then he switched to country. So it wasn't that Post Malone couldn't make that rap or...
Yeah, he didn't get pushed out of the genre.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what we think about MGK. Yeah. He kind of got pushed out. Maybe not. But Post Malone just did it just because. Mm-hmm. But he's really good, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very likable guy.
Yeah. So he's really good. You guys want to talk about another topic that's going to divide everyone?
Oh, please.
Okay. One has to go forever.
Okay.
Air, oxygen. No.
A cow or a chicken?
That's rough.
Can you?
For what? A pet?
Is this going to get deeper here? Are you going to throw out a little extra?
No, just one has to go,
dude. So hard.
That animal doesn't exist after this. After you answer, a cow or a chicken?
I'm going to have to go chicken. God, there's so many good parts though.
Do you know what you're giving up if you have?
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
Every baked food item in existence.
I know, chicken nuggets.
Hot wings. Everything you make with eggs. Eggs are in everything.
Eggs.
Pasta.
Ooh, that is true.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So give me your answer then. It sounds like you know.
But then if you're giving up the cow, then you're giving up cheese.
Milk.
I did think about those two.
That's a problem.
Cheese, milk.
Not a big cheese or milk person. I like cheese.
Fucking
milk
filet
person,
mignon.
Filet mignon.
Yeah. Prime rib.
Tri-tip.
Ribeye. Tri-tip. You know what's weird is a lot of people don't know about tri-tip on the East Coast.
What?
Yeah.
That's like my number one
is that fucking
cut
weird?
Of meat to make.
So good.
Because all they know is bacon, egg, and cheese.
Well, I don't know what they do with that meat. I mean, obviously it's not like that part of the cow's missing out there. I think they just do something different with it. So they don't have the name. Maybe
they just don't call it that.
Maybe it turns into ground, like fine ground.
Yeah, maybe it has
meats.
a different name.
But yeah, my sister lives back there and she's like, yeah, it's weird. Like there's some places that are like, oh yeah, I tried to grab that for you. Other places are like, what are you talking about?
Like weird. I did not know that.
Yeah.
East Coast is very like...
It was invented on the West Coast, so...
Oh.
But East Coast are very like on the pause, like the not gay stuff, like pause. Whenever you say something gayish, you gotta say pause. It's no homo. It's not. Well, it's coming back. Trump era.
Jesus Christ.
But no homo was a thing you couldn't say, right?
Sure.
So, because, now I'm pretty sure it's going to come back.
I think that's probably the most politically correct term to use.
Well, that culture.
No homo.
The urban culture says pause. So say something homo-ish.
I'll leave that up to you. Go ahead.
Wow.
Well, when you say, and then you got to say pause, like, hey, I didn't mean it that way. That's what you're saying. That's how it is in the back there. So try tip. You're talking about the tip, possibly. So they don't even categorize it at that. They call it something different.
Whatever.
Oh
Anyway, it's a thing. So which one are we giving up here?
Megan?
That is so hard.
You know what? You give up baked goods, and I bet you, people get healthier.
Well, yeah, I just don't think I could live in a world without cheese. As much as I love baked goods and carbs.
Have you tried that Dubliner cheese?
I've pretty much tried every cheese.
Fuck.
Besides the ones that have like maggots and shit in them. Have you seen those?
Or like goat head or
yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, whatever.
No,
like
thank
the
you.
stinky cheeses.
Is it called head cheese or something?
No, head cheese is actually meat. Head cheese is like all the organs and all the shit mixed into
head cheese. Yeah.
That's
okay, so that's
Have
what
you
you're
eaten
talking about.
I've tried it
Is it
before.
good?
Not a fan. I was not a fan, but
Sounds like a hot dog.
well,
but a
in
hot
a
dog's
certain sense,
refined.
yeah, it's in a different form and
Yeah. True.
not blended, grinded down as much.
Oh my god.
But, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I need an answer. One has to go.
I'm getting rid of chicken.
Chicken.
Really?
Yeah.
It's tough.
I
Man.
like cheese too much.
Cheese is great. Milk is great.
I could.
Fucking steak, ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
wallets made of leather.
Oh, you got to give up leather.
Yeah.
So this one, yeah. So yeah, the way I see it is not a big fan of milk at all. Cheese is good, but I could I
can deal without it.
I don't
Plus,
miss it. I just like the beef, like the steaks, meat.
Yeah.
That's really what I like. Other than that, I don't really see anything else.
Dude, I need a good steak.
Then
Just
you move
talking
over
about
to the chicken. I like chicken. I like eggs. What else do they do?
no more chicken noodle soup.
Cake.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Like using eggs for like other kind of deals.
Everything.
But,
Yeah.
Everything has eggs.
Eggs are
Yeah.
fantastic though.
But like a good chicken sandwich. Dude, good
No
chicken
more spicy
strips.
chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Breast,
But like if I
chicken
was
tacos.
to have a pet cow or a pet chicken, I would think I'd rather have a pet cow when it came down to
We're
it.
not talking about you ain't gonna kill your pets, so we're not talking about
No, I know,
pets.
but I'm just saying if I had to throw that factor in, the cuteness
I'm gonna go
factor.
and say I get rid of the cow. I eat eggs like every day for breakfast.
I mean, they're pretty good.
And then what am I eating
could do
as the
without.
meat there? Bacon. We still got that.
That's pigs. Yeah.
I'm just saying. For
Boy,
me,
that's a
a tough one though.
I think
That is
either
tough.
animal has deep roots into everything we do.
But
the
then-
chicken maybe a little bit more so.
Yeah, but then again, if tomorrow chicken's left and there was only beef, I could eat beef, so I'm good either way. But for the sake of the question, I
Although
would
you
pick
could
chicken.
just start. Okay, wait.
Mm.
No, I'll still say chicken. Because then, have you ever had duck eggs? You just do
Oh,
replace
fuck, they're
everything
so
with
good.
duck eggs. Duck eggs are so good.
So good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, the yolk,
Way
especially
better.
like
And you get
not
more
farmed.
yolk.
Have you ever
Yeah,
had
the
iguana
yolk
eggs?
is
More
orange.
yolk.
It's a deep.
No.
Oh my god.
Turtle eggs.
No.
Oh, okay.
Reptile eggs are way different than
Yeah,
poultry eggs.
I haven't tried any
I think
of
they've
those.
kinda
But
like-
dude,
They're
duck
They're
eggs.
soft shell. They're
Yeah, they're
all
soft.
different.
Duck eggs have my heart. But then again, if
Yeah.
you just go get chicken eggs that are like actually cage free,
Yeah.
they're completely different than what the white shell shit
That's
you're
what
buying
I
at the
eat.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
Not
of-
even just the brown ones, but when you get the eggs that have the spots on them, like they're like super organic, dude.
So
they-
I'll
they're on
have
another
chickens here
level.
next year.
Will you?
Yeah.
You can have a rooster?
Yeah.
Oh my, good luck, bro.
No,
You like?
don't
I thought
get
you
the
weren't a morning
rooster.
person. Dude, your neighbors are gonna fucking
Do
hate
not
you.
get
Dude,
a
there's
rooster.
people here that have it.
Well,
don't
roosters are
even hear 'em.
dickheads too.
My
They're
mom
so
had
mean.
2 of 'em. Well, yeah. Well, not really. Jones is his wife. She has a shitload of chickens, and she probably has like 4 roosters.
All right.
You're not a morning person, bro.
Who said that?
Me.
Why?
I mean, I came over here to work out at 9 a.m. and you're like, bro, hey, the family's still asleep.
No, that was definitely
You're all
not how-
bedhead. Yeah, come on now.
I got up
Dude,
at 7.
4:30 in the morning, fucking rooster is going
Dude,
to
I've
be
been up
waking
since
you up.
5:30.
That's how it was at my mom's house when I lived there.
Okay, then you know. All right,
I know
fair.
that, yeah.
All right. As long as you've,
Well, I mean, you
if
could
you've
get-
experienced that and now you can still say, yeah, I'm going to get a
If
rooster.
you
then
hate
fine.
it, you could
By all
get
means.
rid of the rooster then.
Yeah, but that is the most organic way to get the eggs.
I mean, chickens
Yeah, you
do
don't
lay a
have to
fuckload of
fertilize
eggs.
them.
I'll be picking up eggs over here
Yeah.
at least twice a month. 'Cause You'd
Exactly.
be like, dude, I got to get rid of these things.
Dude, in this area on Facebook, I'm in the group for the area, and
Yeah.
like so many people sell eggs and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. Like a lot of people around this area have chickens and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom had a flock of 12. They all got killed by a fox.
One fox?
Yeah.
Holy
well, I don't
shit.
know,
Yeah.
but that's what we assumed because it buried them in the area. So
Ooh, that's another good
it
point.
left one, So she has one. And the other day on the Facebook post, someone's like, hey, there's a chicken out on the road, a rooster, that I almost went and stole it. My mom needs one. She only has one chicken.
Replenish.
If you go down to like one of these feed stores, like I don't know, Tractor Supply Co. or what's one on the north end of town?
S&W.
No, it's not
Cal Ranch.
Cal Ranch.
Cal
You go
Ranch.
over there. They're like you could buy little baby chicks for like nothing.
Yeah.
And they're called leg layers.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Egg layers. Sorry.
That's what my mom does.
I'm having a stroke.
She'll go get like whatever. So this year she'll probably get like 10.
Yeah, they're fucking cute little things.
Yeah.
Like,
The only thing is you don't know which they say like, oh, those are all probably females, but they can't
don't
tell
know
you for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
wow.
end up with. So she had 2 roosters. One was mean, so she had a
Axe that one.
Yeah, and she made it chicken soup.
Yeah, but the rooster meat isn't as good as the regular hen meat.
I think it's the same.
Yeah.
It's slightly
It doesn't
different.
seem like it would be the same.
With the hormones, it's slightly different.
Yeah. Probably tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know how we got into that subject, but
I don't know.
I am getting chickens next year.
Oh, it was the chicken or beef argument. That's
Yeah.
why.
Chicken or beef.
It wasn't really an argument. I thought you
It
guys
was
would
an
have more
argument.
heated words for me or something. But
No.
I mean,
that's why you guys are on the pod.
yeah.
What?
That's why you guys are on the pod.
For heated arguments?
No, so we don't fight.
Oh, all
Because we're
right.
chill.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more exciting if we were arguing about
Well, that's what I
something?
was gonna say. That's why the pod gets thousands of viewers, not hundreds of thousands of viewers.
Oh, I see the difference. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we want to expand, we need to mistreat Megan. Or
Tune in
something.
next
Yeah.
week when I battle a chicken.
Oh, I thought you were going to say battle a chick. That'd be
No,
funny
just
too.
a chicken.
That'd be cool.
Just try to fight me.
Speaking of that, there was this guy. I think it was in Europe somewhere.
hmm
So he goes in, pretends he's a U15 hockey player, full grown man, kind of on the smaller side, but still full grown man. Goes in there and just smashes a kid, fucks him up. And I guess he was in other games too, and he was messing up kids or whatever. And then they complained. They saw that he was a full grown man. They arrested him, so he went to jail. So that brings me to the question of, but we are in a Trump era, so this might change. If we can go in and pretend we're a female against females, like a male is playing a female sport as a man, but he's saying he's a female, why can't I go in and say, hey, I now play for JV football and just fuck some kids up? Right?
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You identify as a 12-year-old?
Yeah, I identify as 10U.
I don't know.
Some
I
of
think
the
the whole
kids
thing,
are
I think
taller
the
than
whole
me anyways.
wokeness thing's starting to kind of fade away, though.
Trump.
What is that? What is
I don't know if that's Trump. I'm doing it.
No,
It's
that's
like-
from the Black Panther Party. Is
I was
what
going to
you're
say, you
doing.
look like, with the shades on, you definitely look like Black Panthers.
Well, yeah, that's all right.
You're all black
Yeah.
All right.
with the
Take it
black
easy,
background.
man.
Yeah.
This is a non-racial podcast.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Well, that's what it is.
Anyway.
Trump era.
Okay.
How are you guys doing on the Trump era?
I don't
What do
know.
you mean?
I'm kind of mixed, but
We're Trump era
Or,
now.
well,
It's
technically it
unofficial.
hasn't started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, it's it's in the air. You can smell it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, my neighbor, Kamala. I move in here October, Kamala sign. Election happens. Wake up at 6 a.m. Since I'm not a morning person, I woke up at 6 a.m. Sign was already gone.
Whoops.
The day Trump won.
really?
Yeah.
Oops, that's
He's like,
embarrassing.
I'm all, dude. If you're gonna support someone, like, keep it there.
Keep it
You're a
there for
supporter.
You guys have an HOA
couple
here?
weeks.
No.
Oh, okay.
At least a couple weeks, so you don't look like.
Yeah, it was gone.
I mean, that's
I'm all, damn,
embarrassing.
dude. That's wild.
Yeah.
6
Probably
in the
took
morning.
it down.
It's all
Probably went out that night.
Sad
Yeah.
walk back to the house carrying
That was pretty funny though.
the sign.
But anyways, yeah. So you identify as that's like being ageist.
Yeah, I mean that argument can apply to a lot of things. So it's
I mean, as weird it is as it could be, it's not something out of the realm based on the shit that's already going on.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just like,
So I was kind of surprised that this guy got it, especially it's a
But in the last several months, especially, you've seen a lot of huge companies, Disney being one of them, Coke being one of them, have come forward and be like, "Hey, we're done with the DEI bullshit." Like they're just like, we're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have a DEI division in our company
what does that
anymore.
stand for again?
Diversity, equity, inclusion.
Oh, geez.
So you know why
They've
that
capped
is?
some of that shit off because they're finding
Trump era.
No, they're finding that it's hurting their
think-
brand.
They knew it was coming though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you had to.
Well, the SEC. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh. The crazies, the real radical ones, were really loud, the loudest ones for a while. And then once you realize like those people are actually just mentally ill, and
it's a minority too.
Yes.
When they do it, it sounds and it looks like it's a majority, but
once
it's really
they
not many
figure
people.
out it's not, that's not the main view of the majority of people, then it's like, oh, maybe we can pump the brakes a little bit, and that's good.
Yeah, because like you brought up Disney, like, you know, we didn't watch it because of that, but like the Buzz Lightyear movie, and I think you were trying to bring that movie up on your podcast.
Yeah, it was good, but I was like, why? What are you gonna have?
But it had the
making out or something.
The two astronaut girls, as in like lovers almost, and it's like, and they kissed, and it's a cartoon for, you know. So I'm like, yeah, my kids ain't watching that.
Right, but then the argument is, well, male and female characters have kissed on other Disney movies, but then that's okay.
Well, yeah, because it's a male and female.
Yeah, but
true, but that's necessary.
No, it's not. But like, for example, in Snow White, like Prince Charming has to, or no, Sleeping Beauty.
He molested her.
I guess there's that argument too.
No consent.
Right.
But that's when, you know, you didn't need consent.
Oh my God.
1930s.
That was when you were grabbed by the pussy. Trump era.
Also, well, no, that was in the 50s or whenever that was.
Yeah, well, how old do you think Trump was when he was doing that?
Probably 20.
Same time.
Yeah.
He wrote that movie.
He probably did.
You know, but yeah, that was no consent era. But yeah, a lot of stuff like that. But I don't really have to explain to my kid why that guy is kissing that girl when he sees me kiss his mom.
Right.
Not like make out, but he sees affection towards his parents. So I don't have to explain that.
Then a kid who has gay parents is going to have the same argument, right? Because they're seeing...
No, but a gay kid still can see other normal people kiss. So he'd understand that's what like parents do or whatever. But like my kid, I don't think has ever seen a homosexual couple make out in person for him to be like, watch it on TV and be like, oh, that's normal. I saw them.
I think it would just be good because because they're going to see it out in the world at some point eventually, right? Even as kids, right? So the best way to do it would be for children's movies that are targeted at children. Just don't do that, period.
Exactly, yeah.
So
you have no argument
it's the same across the board.
Yeah.
Because I could see where, you know, you'd want to show, since you're showing man and woman do it, show the gay end of things too. I get that. But how about just not at kid stuff? We don't need to do it in kids things.
Yeah, you don't have to force kids, man.
Yeah.
I want my kid to be as innocent as possible for as long as possible.
Yes. I
agree.
like
you grow up, you see things at school and you start learning.
Yeah. Well, like our daughter in her gymnastics class, there's a little girl who has two moms. And so I haven't made a point to talk to her about that, but if she brings it up, I will talk to her about it. Mm-hmm. She's not going to see them making out or anything at gymnastics, but
you would hope not.
You know, which that'd be interesting, but for anybody to do that. But yeah, if she brings it up, I'll talk to her about it and it'll be fine. And it's just not to make it into a big thing. But
yeah. My wife watches a show, I think it's called like I don't know what it's called. Rescue 911. I don't know. It's something like that with like fire people and
like a real show, or is it scripted?
It's scripted and stuff.
Okay.
So here and there, I'll watch like an episode that she's watching or whatever. It's been a long time, so she just started watching it the other night. I'm watching, and like pretty handsome dude is in it. Mm-hmm. You know, they're firemen. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, he's like dating a guy. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, that guy like was doing chicks, I think, the other seasons. So it goes on and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is weird. My kid's there. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Mm-hmm. So then I asked her, and she's like, oh yeah, like he was obviously a ladies' man, but then this season they made him gay. Like all of a sudden he's gay, and it was what you're talking about. I think just the show was like when they filmed, you know, a few like last year or whatever. They were probably like the DEI shit. We need to make some characters gay. You know, and I'm
maybe that's more appealing to more mass of their audience.
Maybe, but why do you turn the normal guy that? Why don't you just bring in a new firefighter that is that?
Maybe because there's straight people who later in life discover that they are swinging the other way.
So you need
they're
a show
making it. They're just putting it in the show because that's real life. Maybe.
Well, it's fucking weird that they just made this guy like.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, like, if my kid's not there watching, and that's on me.
Yeah. Well, and that's not. Yeah, and that's not a kid's show.
Yeah. So but the stuff they show is cool, like it because it's like, you know, a little kid fell down the well and they had to go get him out and stuff. Like a lot of stuff, like what firefighters do.
So then maybe the more of the argument is like, why are we sexualizing it? Why do we need to sexualize so many things? And put that in the show.
Well, there's that, but I think love interest is a strong plot too. Part of the plot.
Selling plot.
So like, it's just weird that they just turn a guy gay instead of just introducing a new character.
Yeah.
That's strange. But whatever. If it's not a kid show, I don't really give a fuck either way.
But I didn't think it was like that. And then I'm watching, I'm like, oh, well, he don't need to be over here watching this when you're watching it, because that's kind of weird. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with it.
I remember being a kid, and there would be some, like, watching TV with my parents, and then all of a sudden there's something that's getting kind of steamy, and then my mom is going nuts. Okay, you know, like waving in front of us and stuff.
My parents just tell me to leave. That's what I do with my kids too.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, beat it. Like, what? That was getting good.
Close your eyes, plug your ears.
Yeah. Actually, a New Year's resolution, go back to that since we're talking about this topic. Be less apologetic. Not that I do that anyways, but have you noticed that, I don't know which one's what, the left or the right? Which one's the Kamala side?
The left.
Okay, the left. Have you noticed when the left says something, it's like way out over here
in left field?
Sometimes it is offensive to normal people, like stuff like that. They never apologize. It's just straight facts.
Sure.
But to start this argument, I would have to say, apologize ahead of time. Don't come at me. I'm just stating something, or like, you know, the left, don't apologize before I even say it, because you get attacked by that side. So I think there should be less of that, because if one side could come out, state their opinions, they're a lot of times not even fact-based, they're just opinions, or they try to pass facts, false facts, fake news, you know?
Right.
And they don't apologize ever. It's just like, this is what it is, and that's what it is.
Right.
Right? But then the other side, like the Joe Rogan special, how you said like every joke he was about to say, he was just like how to...
Oh, yeah, his special, Burn the Boats.
Yeah.
It was fucking terrible. I was like, dude, it was like an apology-ridden comedy show. I'm like, this sucks, dude. Just say the fucking joke. Stop saying, you know, he tried to play into the, you know, hey, I love whatever he's talking about, you know, homosexuals, but...
Exactly.
And I'm just like, bro.
I think there needs to be
like,
less
it's funny
of
to
that.
say that once.
I think that's
because he just cut his own throat with that whole thing, trying to protect himself coming out for Trump.
That was partly just him and his stand-up being crappy, though.
Yeah.
For him in that
But if he
case.
didn't do that, it might have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made it really awkward at times. I was like...
But that's been a trend that I've seen for a while now, and I think is because of that, because one side comes and they don't have to apologize.
Yeah.
Because if they get attacked, then it's like, oh, well,
like
what?
good comedians just fucking pop off with the stuff.
Race,
comedians are
sexual,
different.
anything, fucking across the board, you know, any color, any, you know, any.
You have to own what you're saying.
Yeah.
And
He's like, it's a joke. Get over it.
But people are scared to do that now.
Yes.
Because they get attacked or they try to get canceled. Or people try to cancel them and stuff like that. But the other side doesn't get that same treatment. So I think in general that we need to stop doing that and just be like, hey, like, you know, shame someone for something. I love this people, but no. Just say, hey, don't do that. You're a fucking idiot.
Right.
You got a dick. Don't be swimming with females.
See the new Squid Games?
No.
Apparently there's a contestant in it. You know, they're all actors or actresses. Apparently there's one of them that has joined Squid Games because they don't know that they're going to die if they lose, right? But they joined Squid Games to win the prize because they're a transgender and they need the money to get the transition complete, basically. And there's been a big outrage because of the fact that they didn't use an actual transgender
fuck off.
actor/actress. Yeah. And I had this conversation with a couple people.
But this is a Japanese show, right? So it's not even like American actors.
Yeah, they don't even honor gay marriage there. So it's like
Korean.
Well, what I was going to say is like I in the States, as far as that kind of media, I I think that person from Euphoria. I don't know if you guys saw that show.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah. So the girl in it.
Yeah.
I think that's a male. I'm
yes.
almost 100% sure that's an actual male. But other than that, you don't really see it in Hollywood. So there's not like a big pool of actors.
Yeah, and that's kind of the conversation I had with
thing.
someone. I was like, this is like a meritocracy when it comes to acting. You want, are you choose the level of actor or actress you want, A, B, C, or D.
Exactly.
And if you're trying to make a high-end production, you're going to want A actors, actresses. So, what's your pool to pull from in that, like
in that market, nothing.
This is the best actor that we can get, so we should probably go with him, her, whoever it is. Not, okay, well, this is like what big companies Disney has been kind of suffering with. They're like, oh, okay, well, we'll Biden administration, look at our HSS. They're taking people that would have less skill in the job they're paying them to do for who they are rather than what they've accomplished or who.
Yep.
Yeah. And over there is different. And so who's the people complaining? People here in the States?
Yeah, bitches on the comment section.
So that's the thing. So we don't even have a dog in that fight because it's a production not even here in the States.
Right.
No American actors.
That's what everything is. That's the whole movement is. Not
still
people
get pissed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do it, and at the end of the day, they don't preface hey, I love all actors, but I think it's not that. It's
just
the
same thing's happening with Snow White, the new live action Snow White.
Uh-huh.
They fucking basically didn't hire any dwarfs because they didn't want to be stereo cast or whatever, typecast.
The dwarves didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So they were, I think from
They're
the
all
evolution,
CGI.
they were kind of looking at 5 foot tall people to kind of fill in that gap.
Oh, I'm
and
in.
now they've gone back to CGI. Now they're all CGI. So
Here's
they've
the thing too.
eliminated themselves.
Okay.
That was their own fault, though.
And the worst part is the most successful dwarf at all. What's the guy's name? Lannister?
Peter
Tyrion?
Dinklage?
Yeah, there you go.
Ridiculous.
He's the one, he's like the spokesman. He's like putting his opinion out there as if it fucking matters. It's like, bro, not all of us got to be on
Wizard of Oz?
House of Dragons.
No, Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. He's like, not all of us have
Wizard of
fucking
Oz.
made it big time here. Why don't you shut your goddamn mouth so we can get a job?
Yeah, I'm
Also-
sure Wee Man, he's still alive, right?
Yes.
I'm sure Wee Man was waiting for that call.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll do it.
You basically
Yeah.
just outed 7. How many dwarves are there?
11.
7 dwarfs?
7? Yeah. You basically just outed 7 jobs of people that could have got paid to do this
That's
real
the
life
thing.
thing.
That's the thing. It's for, I don't know. I'm not legally a dwarf, but so I don't know how exactly they feel as little people, but there's job opportunities. They
Yeah.
always need jobs. No one's holding a gun to their head, forcing them into that
Exactly.
job. If they want to do it, let them do it. I don't
They didn't
understand.
wanna do it.
There's probably plenty
I
of little
guarantee you, there's
people
people that
who
would
wanna
like,
get it,
I'll take the job.
who
Yeah.
would
Hook
want
me
it
up.
because they're actors and they want to act.
Yeah.
Period. So
Yeah, don't typecast me. So,
So
Yeah.
how's the CGI work? They take a normal sized person with green screen
well, a
balls
lot
on
of
them and make
I
them-
don't know.
no, a lot of times they would just maybe have literally a dummy mannequin looking thing covered in green screen that the actress has to
and they just gonna make
look
them look like
at.
the actual
Yeah.
Snow White characters.
yeah. But also on Snow White, I'm just gonna say this because
Oh God, Megan.
no.
Why are you looking at me when you say this?
No,
Apologize
Go
before
ahead.
you say
Let's
it.
go. Hey.
I'm not.
Hey, we're sorry ahead of time
Oh,
for about
she's on that
Sorry.
Dino Meg's about to drop on us. Let's go.
Okay. Snow White is called Snow White
Because she smoked.
because her skin is white as the snow.
Oh yeah, didn't they put a Hispanic in there?
I'm not exactly sure on her race because honestly, I don't in any other
It's
cartoon
not even a big deal.
they've done,
Right.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. But Snow White's literally called Snow White because of that. So that just threw me off that they decided to do that. I was surprised,
Yeah.
honestly, that
Is
they
she-
decided to do that. I don't know what race she is at all, what ethnicity, so I have no idea. But
In the movie, she's a Mexican white girl.
is she?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw the preview, but I'm
A
not
Mexican
sure. I didn't
white
look it
girl
up.
like Alvarez, Canelo.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a ginger, but
Yeah.
yeah.
no, I
He's
don't know.
super white.
But that
Megan,
just really surprised me that
I
they
never
did
once
that.
thought that's her name is because she was so white. I thought
That's what, if you read the old fairy tale from a long
Tales
time
from
ago
the
when
Crypt?
that was written.
What was the name of that? The brothers something? Grimm Brothers? Was that one of
Oh,
their
yeah.
stories?
Yeah. Right? Brothers
know.
Grimm? Brothers Grimm.
Yeah, there you go.
So I think it was written in the late 1800s or something crazy, but that's just literally why she has her name is because her skin is white as snow.
Whatever. Anyway, funnier than that is
it's
they have
literal.
a live action movie that they're now turning into CGI. You know,
The
For Snow White.
CGI on the dwarves does honestly look pretty good.
That's what I was
What
going
I
to say.
saw.
It's only going to be better.
I mean, I guess they did the
Yeah.
same thing with Lion King, but
Yeah. But if they should, maybe they did that. No, it would have been more expensive for them to do the CGI, don't you think, than hiring actors?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what their, roundtable discussion on that was, but I'm sure it was that where they just didn't
how do
want
we
to be
avoid this subject?
offensive
CGI.
to
I don't know.
people. Plus, you're not even supposed to say dwarf.
What are you supposed to say?
Little
people.
person.
Oh my God, fucking.
That's been a long-standing one, though. That's been a long.
What do you
about to
mean?
change.
Back in the day, it used to be midget.
No,
Yes.
that one you can't say.
Why?
That's like
That's
saying
offensive.
the F word to a gay person.
No, it is.
You know, when you go to Pop Warner, they have the actual league called midgets.
The midgets, yeah.
It's, I guess, okay, if it's offensive to dwarves.
To
Oh,
little
Just
wait,
saying.
little people.
But I think because the medical term is actually dwarfism, so maybe some people are okay with the term dwarf. I don't know, but midget definitely not.
Okay, well, whatever. It's my lack of understanding of the people.
You pleading ignorance.
Sure.
Mhm. Yeah.
I plead as a product of the society I grew up in.
Exactly, same.
Yeah, we grew up in the right time.
Mm-hmm.
The new generation is coming this year. Beta.
Oh.
All the kids born in 2025 to 2039.
What's my kid then? What's
What is
Generation-
Is it
Alpha?
Gen Alpha?
I
Is
think
it?
it's Alpha.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, what a name.
We're just gonna
Better
keep
than
going
beta.
through the
Yeah.
alphabet.
Well, beta right now in the cool world is like
That means you're
is like
you're
or they
bitch.
say sigma.
Beta's bad.
No,
Yeah.
beta's bad because you're below. You have
You're alpha
You're
male
alpha-
or beta.
yeah. alpha male is like
So they don't
The
have a
best.
kid.
No,
in
the
that time
kids
span.
these days they say sigma.
Yeah,
what the
they're
fuck
idiots.
what does they mean with
It's
that?
supposed to be like alpha.
Like
Translate.
that means
like-
you're cool?
Like in
Yeah.
the slang. Yeah.
oh my
I'm
god,
like, okay.
My kids start saying shit. I'm like, hey, don't say that stupid shit.
Yeah. Like
So I
everything.
swear they start saying stuff
I
sometimes.
I can't handle the change of words. I still say I'll go to a photo shoot at a high school and I'll be like, oh, that's so sick. The kids still know what that means, so I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. I've heard them say it a few times.
that
so I'm
one's
like,
timeless. Maybe that's why.
I mean, it wasn't prior to being sick.
to certain people, some people don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
Like,
it's-
have they came up with any new if you're trying to slam somebody, like you're trying to call them a name,
Yeah.
like what do you say? What
I
are kids
forget.
saying?
Sus.
That one's okay though because it's
Yeah, it's a short and sus.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
Sus-
suspicious.
You're a suspect.
That
Like,
one
you're
at least I
suspect,
can
dude.
tell what it's derived from.
Suspicious. Suspicious.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
what-
that one's cool. I think. Like I'm all right with that
Yeah.
yeah.
because I can relate it. But when fire came out, oh, that's fire. I'm like, the fuck.
Fire's all right.
It's okay.
I wasn't down with it. I was like, yeah, you're stretching.
Flames. Well, when something is fire, you put a fire emoji.
True, because it's hot.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's
it kind
fine.
of works.
What?
But see, there's three different flames: fire, hot,
Boiling,
Three different words
it's all
for the
hot.
same thing.
it does kind of mean something different.
Yeah.
What's a word that you want to bring back? Okay, I got a good one to bring back that we need to start using more.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
Start
Probably
ca-
darn.
No,
Gosh darn it.
no.
Is this a gyno term?
No, you guys act like I don't cuss. I curse like a sailor. Chode. More people need to start
Oh,
calling
okay.
people
All
chode.
right, yeah.
That one, I love that word so much.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It just wasn't effective.
I think it is.
Yeah. It's got that hard ch and d. You know, the
Yeah, like-
consonants really deliver.
Oh, that
like
person's a-
fuck. Chode.
What a chode.
I like it.
It's great.
Kind of
I
like
said
the
that
F word.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I still say that sometimes.
Yeah. I like that one.
Okay.
You don't hear it that much,
Because it's not offensive enough.
but you don't hear that much. It's good. It's a good word.
Okay.
It's funny.
You bring back the M word. I don't think I've ever said that.
Midget.
The M word.
Yeah.
Dude, kids used to call me midget in school all the time.
Yeah.
That's how I got made fun of in school. Like, be more original.
Chode.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I vote chode, I guess. I don't know. There's just a lot of words.
Mine.
What about like hella?
Yeah.
I never
really-
understood
I don't
the,
really like
the
when girls
debate
say
there.
that.
Hella,
Yeah. I never
hello.
got. I don't.
There's certain words. Is there certain words that you like when girls say that? It's kind of a turnoff.
Chode.
Like,
Ooh, burn.
Just kidding.
bro.
Burn.
When girls say bro, I'm
Yeah, I'm like,
all
oh.
Like-
I go down there just to make sure that
Yeah, we're still good.
Yeah,
we're
we're
still
still-
working with the parts we thought.
That
so.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get offended
Jesus.
by you calling me bro or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like when girls use bro. I don't like when like hella. I don't like that either for some reason.
Yeah. I never
understood.
understood the beef on that one. I'm like, I don't care what you say. Hella, hello. We shorten everything.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying it's a fine word, but like when girls say it, it's kind of cringy
Yeah.
to me.
You don't hear that one hardly ever anymore anyway.
It's kind of like a stoner,
Yeah,
I think.
maybe.
It's kind of like a far out from like what the early 70s.
Far.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Yeah,
Mhm.
my go-to is just the MF.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
That's a
my
solid.
favorite.
You don't wanna-
Timeless. That's a
for
timeless
everything.
one.
Yeah.
Are we going to get demonetized if we say too many
I
cuss
mean, I
words?
think we've been. No, it's only in the first.
I dropped the M word.
First like
so
minute?
The M word.
No one will ever forget.
Did I
me.
say the F word? I didn't say it.
No, I
No.
did.
I don't say it, but like we need to.
No,
bring it
Oh,
back.
not that F word.
The F
Oh,
word.
God,
The
sorry.
actual F word.
I was like,
Megan.
sorry. I
Hey,
keep
what-
thinking of the other one.
I wanted to bring this up just because I started watching it. Never in a million years did I think I'd be into it. But whatever you want to do, Jorge, you want to cut it loose here.
Let's hear it.
But Mr. Beast, you guys watch the Beast games?
No.
I did not.
I've never watched really anything on his YouTube channel. I did hear an interview with him recently on Theo Von.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like,
yeah.
yeah, we've been trying for a while, to try to make more adult style content, not stuff that's inappropriate for kids, but stuff that's kind of appealing to adults. Dude, Beast Games, it's like, what do they call it? Like a realistic game show?
Yeah.
What
Game
do
show.
they, it's like a real world. What do they call
Like a
it?
challenge game? Like
Yeah,
a
challenge.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
challenge game, but it's like, what is the realism? What's fucking
reality?
Reality. There you go. Thank
TV.
you. Jesus Christ.
You're worse than me.
You don't
Jeez.
know what the R word is.
Yeah. So anyway, reality game show. It's pretty good. Like I've been watching it. I mean, as any reality game show that I've watched, I hate it when people like cry and get all emotional. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
There's a lot of crying on there.
it's like 3 episodes in, people are like, I love you guys. And I'm like, oh.
Nah,
Are they
yeah.
on teams?
You're here
or
for a
something?
$5 million payday. That's what
No.
you're here for. No, but Mr. Beast is always really good at like, throwing a curveball. Like, hey, do this, and then he goes, now this is why I asked you to do that. And it's always like a good curveball. I'm like, they're only 3 episodes in, but I'm like, oh, this is cool.
I've not seen it. I'm
I
gonna
think
watch
the
it.
only
if
good
you got
thing-
kids, my kids are like super into it.
Yeah, I bet.
So I've been watching it with them, and I'm like, meh.
It's on Amazon Prime.
There's been a couple things where mathematically the people are so fucking dumb.
Oh God, I can imagine.
I'm just like, bro, why wouldn't you just take that?
They
Dunzo.
want to stay for the big bucks.
Do they get a calculator?
Do I get a spoiler alert here or no?
What?
Or you want to spoil
I
something?
don't know.
Yeah.
You want to?
Well, that's why I'm asking.
I don't care.
I ain't watching it.
Okay, you guys aren't watching it.
I might
Just
watch
for
it, but I
example,
don't
at
care.
the like one of the challenges was like, hey, get the most trustworthy person on your team, and their teams of I don't know, fucking 40 people each, something like that, and they put them on this big podium or whatever, this stage up high, and it's like, okay, so I'm just gonna start the fucking ascending of this dollar value, and it's gonna go fast, and if the person you chose pushes the button, they get that amount of money. And they get to stay in the game while all of you in the group are eliminated. It went all the way up to $1 million. And then he did a countdown like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And none of these 4 motherfuckers took that money. And they're like, oh, honor and integrity. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm here to win $5 million. I'm hoping all these motherfuckers lose for $1 million
that's dumb.
guaranteed, rather than me stay in here against another 300 people. Fuck that. I'm
Then
taking $1
they
million.
don't-
But
they're
I-
not friends.
But I saw
Yeah,
the
that's the
I
point.
saw the commercial trailer part, and it was like, they were going.
Yeah.
Like everyone was in still. Obviously,
Yeah.
they're going. It's like red light, green light type still, and they were going. And then they're like, if you quit now, I'll give you $1 million. And then one guy quit right away, so he had it. Then all of a sudden, everyone started quitting. So they ended up out of the $1 million that guy was going to win. Everyone got 25,000. So
Right. That's the very first thing they do.
right. So it might be like that, where like
No. This
want
was
the
like
$5 million.
straight. He got to $1 million. Is like if you push the button.
So
And
the
they
one-
didn't know how high that money was going. By the way.
So that one person won the million if they would have done it.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Right. It's not even divided. It's
Dude, I
nothing.
would've
It's like
pushed that
whichever one of
so
you folds
fast.
first. Like $1 million. I'm like, your odds of making it to the end were like 1 out of 300. Or I can guarantee myself this $1 million and I stay in the game. Like that mathematically, I'm like, you guys are so fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
you walk up.
Or just
middle
take the $1
finger
million
up.
and then
Yeah.
in the next challenge be like, hey guys, I'm going to take the bullet on this one because I fucking basically eliminated 70 people for you. So
Yeah.
I already got $1 million
And they
bucks.
got
I'm
$1
out.
million. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, stuff like that. I'm just like,
That's weird.
Well, Dave, you're very selfish, and you wouldn't make it in the Beast games.
well, you went to Beast Games to make $5 million.
I would make $1 million.
Yeah.
And
Undoubtedly, like, hey,
So
you could pay me $1 million to guarantee it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say,
I'm in.
Beast kind of cringy.
He definitely is coming out like a villain because
Yeah.
of all the fucking sick psychological bullshit that's happening.
On the show, he's making himself out to be a villain?
Not intentionally, but it's just kind of like he's always like throwing curveballs. Like, here's why I asked you to do that. Like getting pairs of threes, and then your best friends of the show, and then hey, only one of you is gonna stay here. The other two have to self-eliminate. Good luck. You got 5 hours to make that decision.
Yeah.
Otherwise, all 3 of you are eliminated. That kind of shit.
Which is like going,
it's just
going
fun to
into
watch
that,
with
you
the
should
kids.
know.
Yeah.
that there's gonna be curveballs too. But
So it's just I don't know.
what I do like that he did, and obviously his marketing, because he's pretty good at that. Like he knows what's going on. He did go out on Twitter and he did say like, "Yo, I made this. I talked to Prime, and I made it available for all you guys to go and react to it, make reaction videos. Because certain things like that you can't make a reaction video
Because it's on Prime.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, because you're using other people's
copyright stuff.
copyright.
Right.
So you get demonetized,
good that he did
or you
that.
get taken out. Your video gets taken off.
Well, yeah,
and
he's
stuff like
probably
that.
the best YouTuber there's ever been so far.
But that's
He
common
just
sense.
has that down, you know.
It's just other people don't like that. Like other people are like, "Why are you making money off of my content?"
Yeah, they don't realize like you're both like no one loses in that situation.
I wonder
necessarily.
I wonder how many people have watched that so far.
Probably a lot.
Like I said, I've never really watched a Mr. Beast anything.
Yeah,
But I was like, wow.
I kind of thought of it,
ever.
and I was like, maybe I should just start a channel and just react to all his ones,
Yeah.
and then it could blow up like overnight because everyone maybe wants to go watch it.
Yeah.
And then after I thought of that, I saw him post on there. He's like, "Hey, I made it. I talked to Amazon and we made it available for everyone, so you won't get in trouble if you use
Oh, that's cool.
that stuff. Just react to it."
Yeah.
So imagine like the biggest streamers go and react to it. Yeah, but Beast, he knows what he's doing. I thought that was really cool of him, just to let everyone know, like, hey, you guys are gonna react to it anyway, so might as well do it, and you guys are not gonna get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
And it only makes it better for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use a clip from this podcast today,
Let's not
Go for
do
it.
that. Said specifically pick out the special words we've used.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
I don't think I used any bad words.
Yeah, you did.
I did, but no F words or M words, R words.
No.
Yeah.
I think we're in the clear,
All
hopefully.
right. Whatever. Anyway, it's good to be back.
Yes, good to
Thank
be
you
back.
for having us.
We'll have another episode for you guys next week, and then hopefully you get some more people in here, and yeah, just reach out if you guys need anything. You got anything to say?
Nothing. Thanks
I
for
don't
tuning
know.
in.
I don't think so.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. See you next week.
Yep.
Bye.